Now, one of the things I like to collect is vintage Star Wars items. I have a small collection of the die-cast Star Wars ships that Kenner put out back in the 70s, early 80s. I still have my original Falcon and Star Destroyer that I did an earlier video on. I'll put a link to that video down below. And I recently added a Y-Wing starfighter to my collection. I love the Y-Wing ship in the Star Wars movie. I don't know what Star Wars movies. I don't know what it is about this ship. I just really like it for some reason. And this one's kind of neat. It did come with a bomb that you could drop out of the bottom by pushing that silver button on the top. And usually when you find these out in the wild, they're either missing their nacelles because they come off, and most often they're missing the bomb. That's something really small that gets lost easily. Just like in the Star Destroyer, the Corellian Corvette is usually missing from those when you find them out in the wild at flea markets and stuff. But I got lucky with this one. I was able to find it complete with the bomb. Paid a pretty nice, reasonable price for it. It wasn't expensive whatsoever. I was pretty happy to actually get it added to my collection. I got two of these actually. The other one's missing a bomb. But I had my buddy RK. He used his 3D printer to print up a replacement bomb for these. So I want to show that here in a second, and show the other Y-Wing, and show the two different bombs that he made. One's a prototype, one is like almost the final product, and I haven't got one yet that's the final version, but the final version and the second one I'm going to show pretty much almost look identical. So anyway, let's take a closer at this Y-Wing, and then we'll look at the replacement bombs. All right, here are the two Y-Wings side by side. This is the one that came with the original bomb. You can see on the bottom right there. And this one has the 3D printed bomb on the bomb. Now you can definitely tell there is a difference in color and size, so it's not an exact duplicate, but it works. It looks kind of nice. Let's take a closer look at the 3D printed bomb. This is the second revision of it. The first revision was silver. This was a test print that we did. Well, he did, just to see if we could make one. And the way we measured this, we didn't have a bomb to measure off of because I didn't have this Y-Wing at the time that he was working on this. We actually looked at photographs of the Y-Wing, and we was taking measurements based off what we could see on the main frame to determine how long it was, how wide it was, where the fins started. It was all done off of pictures, and for the first go around, that is not bad. It looks really close in size to the original one, which is really incredible just by going off pictures. Let's take a closer look at the two bombs here. First one is the prototype 3D print, which looks really nice. The second one is another revision of it with a different type of plastic that's harder. It's a little bit smaller, but not much. So let's compare this last one with the original bomb. So here's the original bomb off of this one. So there's the original bomb, and there's the 3D printed bomb. So you can definitely tell there's a little bit of size difference in the diameter of the bomb body itself, and a little bit of difference in the wings on the side of the bomb. Which, you know, it's not a big deal. I don't think I would really want to have an exact duplicate, because that way you can definitely tell this is a reproduction of one. I think it's kind of nice to be able to have these, you know, to complete off a Y-Wing, just to have on display or whatever. Pretty awesome. I have considered trying to cast these with a resin casting kit. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Pretty cool. So anyway, let's take a close look at the Y-Wing toy itself. As I said, it has removable nacelles that you can take off. And they are plastic. A lot of times you'll find these missing when you find these out in the wild. Usually you just find this a lot of times. And they just snap on the sides right here. Of course, you got the bomb that goes on with the fold-up landing gear right there. And you got the bomb that fits up into this little slot, like so. So when you push the button, it'll drop the bomb. If I put it in there right, it will. Oh, didn't put it in the right. Hang on a second here. Malfunction. Malfunction. And drop the bomb. There we go. Got to get in there just right. Of course, they have the gun turrets on top that can turn. And you can see the little pilots down inside. Barely. Look down inside the window. Got our front guns. A lot of times these are broken off. They're just plastic. It's a cool little die-cast model of the Y-Wing Starfighter. Really happy to have this in my collection. Do any of you guys have any of these Kenner die-cast starships in your collection? If so, comment down below and let me know which one is one of your favorites in there. As always, everyone, thanks for watching.